Okay, so welcome back. Gonna go over, was it Friday or Thursday? Thursday's trading from last week and today's movements. Yeah, didn't do a full weekly review last week because I was out on the Friday. And to be honest, yeah, I just wasn't really feeling it. So, bit of slack on my part there, and to be honest, it kind of reflects my results. So on Thursday, I took three trades, two losses. One, I closed very early because it was very impulsive, and I just decided against it. Um, so yeah, pretty much. Previous daily low for the Thursday was Wednesday's PM session, and previous daily highs obviously up here, but I was going for just a little bit less, um, just because. And yeah, so let's get into it. Basically, I was looking for the model to play out. We had the 5 minute inverse fair value gap here. Um, the breaker structure I think was on the lower time frame. Let's just go here. Yeah, so we had this breaker structure here, and then the fair value gap, entry there, target in previous daily highs, and yeah, price didn't play out in that way. And that was, around 10 o'clock. So we had a reversal there. And to be honest, price was just like super choppy and manipulated on the Thursday. I think we had do we have FOMC on the Thursday? Let me just double check here. So we're on. No, we didn't. So I think it was the day after FOMC, wasn't it? Yeah. And to be honest, yeah, I took too many entries here. I was following my model. We had another 5 minute. No, it was a 15 minute. Where am I going? Yeah, so we had this 15 minute fair value gap, breaker structure, and then we drop down onto the lower time frame. And that will give us our fair value gap entry. Sorry, that's because so many days back now. Yeah, so I went with this fair value gap here, and same again, broke down for it, tapped the inverse, and then traded back up again, and yeah, just dropped. And to be honest, this was in the lunch hour, so it's a bit more debatable around that sort of time. But I was looking at this and I was thinking, surely if this isn't the one here, then we got to give it another go here because we've had the set of form. And yeah, unfortunately, it just didn't play out. So I believe those two trades combined was minus 467 pips. I did take the other trade on the S&P, which was 20 pips. So for the day, we were 447 pips down. And yeah, it's not amazing to be honest, but what can you do? You got to learn, you got to keep moving. Other trade was kind of similar. We had the 5 minute inverse fair value gap here a little bit earlier, and this I believe was a 15 minute fair value gap. Let's just double check that. I'm not actually sure. Was it a 3 minute? Where are we going? Yeah, so it was a 3 minute fair value gap, and to be honest, it just kept trading in. This one was a bit. I did have my TP set up, and I just decided get out, just get out, because I'm over trading here. And yeah, as you can see, that was the correct decision to close that early. And yeah, ultimately, if we're looking at the bigger picture here, we're in a downtrend. On the 1 hour, I was targeting Oh no, we were bullish. So we had traded down into this weekly opening gap from last week, and I was targeting just the previous daily high. Same on the Nasdaq. Not quite actually. That should have been a sign. I mean, what was my draw on liquidity here? You know what I mean? When looking at the hourly or the 4 hour, this not really valid. Maybe this, but looking back in hindsight, it's not massively clear. So really, I shouldn't have taken anything here. It was just sort of a consolidation day, and then we got the move upwards in the PM session, but still, it wouldn't have been enough to go and take profit as we came into Friday, and then this being Monday's price action. So yeah, ultimately not great, but it's not the end of the world. For the day, I was down. Was it 190 on the first one, plus 22 on the second one, and then minus 186 on the third trade that we lost. So yeah, it's one of them. Each of the trades was within my risk management, being around £180 stop loss, and yeah, 2 stops. So we take that, we take it. In terms of today's price action, did we actually have? I know we had there was some red folder today. ISM manufacturing PMI at 3 p.m. So that came in. That would have been what 10 a.m. New York. Just bring this back. So if we have a look at today, 10 a.m. news comes in. Come back to equilibrium. Drop down. So what I was looking at today, I didn't take this trade. I was just eyeing it up. I'll just take this off for now. It was on a 3 minute. Now, S&P, we traded up into this higher time frame point of interest. Not quite previous daily high, which is one of the reasons I didn't get in. Same here. But from here, inverse fair value gap in there. I was looking more at the S&P, and yeah, we had this nice breakdown, and on the 3 minute, the entry would have been around here. This is just tape reading, and then the target would have been the PM low. Obviously, first take profit being London low, but how I determined this entry possible entry was the equilibrium of this range. I'll just put this as the premium versus discount. So I wanted to see price come back up here before an entry lower. As you can see, price did go down there, but didn't go all the way to take profit. So where did it stop? Bodies of the candles pretty much respect this here. So yeah, from there, what are we looking at? Let's have a look. So from here, another thing I was looking at was it next part of the move down? Where was it, in the 1 minute? I can't actually remember now. Oh yeah, it was here. So I was looking at something like this for retracement up into here and then continuation down, but at the same time, obviously aware that it's gone past 10 o'clock and we're likely to see a reversal, especially considering this inverse fair value gap here. So if you wanted to go off that basis, we could look at the fib range here, put this for optimal trade entry, take your entry on this retracement. That retracement there after the inverse, and you could target, I don't know what, you can go for equilibrium, or you could go to fill in this imbalance here, or even just go and take the high. So yeah, it's on them. We've got we will have our Monday range going into tomorrow, so that'll be good to see. Got quite a small weekly opening gap here. Prices obviously traded down into that in the London session, and then further traded down in the AM session, filling this imbalance here. So yeah, not too much else to report on there. And ultimately we will go into the rest of the week with an open mind. I'm going to try not to let the losses from last week get to my head, just because it was in line with my risk management, and it's one of those. I sort of had a couple of days off just to sort of chill out about it. And yeah, so going into tomorrow, we've got no red folder US, non-farm employment change on Wednesday. Thursday, we got no red US again, and non-farm and unemployment rates on Friday. So yeah, with that in mind, we will keep going forward, and I will catch you tomorrow.